Hello, hello. I've been getting to do some live readings here while I've been in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. It's snowing outside, but when I open this, let's see. I want to open the window. I don't know if the lighting would be weird. Oh, it's snowing outside, guys. That's exciting to me. I think I am going to close the window. I think the lighting is better with the window closed. And just finished doing some personal readings. Yeah, if you're interested in a personal reading, get a hold of me at my email, which is Rayne Tarot, just like the name of my channel, RayneTarot@gmail. All right. Well, I have brought several decks with me here. And what I'm going to do today is January 16th. We're halfway through the month. And yeah, I'm just going to do a general reading. If I feel called to, I'll start doing readings for each of the particular signs. I'm live streaming from my computer as opposed to my phone. I was doing my phone yesterday. So funny how the camera on my phone is actually better than my laptop one. But anyway, we're just going to work with what we have here because I didn't bring my gear here with me today. But yeah, so I'm just going to start doing a general reading. And then as people come into the room, and after I do the general reading, then I'm going to take some questions and I can answer some questions and pull some cards for people individually. Okay, so I'm going to pull from the Druid Craft Tarot. I feel like this seat is so low, but that's okay. We're going to work with this. And I ask my angels and my guides to be here, be present with this reading. I want the message. I'm asking that the message be clear. If this message resonates with you, you'll know it. If it doesn't resonate with you, you'll know it. You'll feel it. And because these are general readings, that's just the nature of it. And the only way that I can to tune into you personally is to be chatting with you personally and all of that jazz. I would like a general reading for today for our energies. And because energy is fluid and time is fluid, if you watch this on another day, you know, it doesn't have to be specific to the 16th of January, but that's when I'm pulling these cards. It will be relevant for you whenever it feels relevant for you. So if you're watching this in a year from now and it resonates, that's what it is. All right, I'm going to pull a few cards from this deck, and then we will pull some clarifiers from another deck. Yes, that's my angels to be here today. Guide the reading. All right. Wow. Okay, so I was just told not to read the reversals. Some days I do, and some days I don't. It just depends on what I'm wanting to do or what I'm feeling. Well, right now, just what came out was, and these are both major arcana. We got the Strength card. Looks like we've got a little bit of glare there. That's from the actual screen. We'll work around it. This is the Strength card, and the Strength card is all about inner strength. See, she's tamed the wild boar. She didn't kill it. She didn't manhandle it, but she has tamed it, and in doing so, it is now her ally. And then I also pulled the Lovers card. The Lovers can be a Gemini. You know, that's also the sign for Gemini. But also, I mean, this is one of my favorite Lovers cards. Let's see if we can get a good view of it. This is so beautiful. See how the Lovers are just, they're in the forest and they're just lounging there. They're making love. And there's a deer that's not afraid of them and is watching. I just think this is so beautiful and peaceful. I really love this Lovers card. So I feel like the energies right now are asking for you to draw into your personal power. Drop into your personal power. And this could be you and another person, but this could also be you. Okay? Let's see if I hold it like that. This can also be you. This is like reining in those energies within yourself, becoming balanced. But these are both major arcana, and they are powerful. I'm going to sit up a little higher. Got my cute little skirt on with the little pockets. I love this skirt. All right. Thought I'd show that to you. Yeah, I'm feeling that. I want to pull from a different deck. I'm going to pull from the Healing Light Tarot. This is a gorgeous deck. I just recently got that for myself. For the holidays, I gifted myself with several new decks, oracle decks, tarot decks, that kind of thing. All right. I'm ask my angels to clear the deck, clear the energy, and we want the energies to be for today or whenever you're watching, but I am pulling it today, and today is the 16th of January, and this is just a generalized reading for anybody who's watching. So I want to pull some more cards, and it's not, I don't even feel like pulling clarifier cards for these cards, but I feel like I'm going to pull them in conjunction to them, like just what comes out. Okay, and I was just told that I should read the the reversals with these cards. Okay, that's fine. We will do that. All right. Well, these are interesting. We got 2 5s coming up and 10. Wow. Okay. So a couple of cards came out reversed. This is the first card that came out. This is the 5. This is the 5 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords energy, and it did come out reversed. This is all about there's been like a conflict. See, these people are walking away, and this guy's victorious. Some decks will show like people looking pretty stern, like nobody was actually happy about it. There was a winner and there was a loser, but nobody was like super stoked about it. But coming out of that energy, okay, because it's reversed, I feel like coming out of that energy, it's like some kind of argument, fight, something like that. But see, we got another 5 too. This is the 5 of Pentacles, and this is the card of feeling left out in the cold, feeling left out in general. See, we've got 2 beggars here, these 2 guys. And this is, I suppose this is the same in this deck, but in traditional tarot, it'll be like a church, like a stained glass window. And these 2 beggars are outside. It's snowing, it's cold. They feel like they're left out in the cold, but in actuality, all they have to do is go knock on the door of the church and they would let them in. Warmth is right there. So I feel like, and also we pulled this was also came out reversed. This is the 10 of Swords energy. Okay, and it came out reversed. This is the card of ultimate endings. 10s always signify an ending of a cycle, but this particular card is also the card of like being stabbed in the back. You see the guy here, he's been stabbed numerous times and he's dead. A lot of times, the ending of a cycle denotes the beginning of a new cycle. But for me, in this particular card, I feel like it's like the ending of something and it's not being renewed. It's just like the end. But this was reversed. So what I'm feeling like is you're coming out of these energies. Something happened. Something happened that there was some conflict. Maybe somebody got stabbed in the back. But something has ended, okay? And maybe those energies have been focused on too much, but you're coming out of that. Now things are clearing, although you might still be feeling a little left out in the cold. But just remember, all I have to do is knock on the door and you're really not left out in the cold. It's perception. These Swords energy, the Swords, it's like all about being in your mind, thinking, overthinking things. Yeah, I feel like you're coming from some kind of, there was some kind of conflict, something ended. It's been focused on too much, but now it's up to you to leave this behind because really you're only left out in the cold because you feel that way, because it's all about, everything is perception. How do you choose to look at things? Do you choose to look at it like you are being left out, that something happened? You know, are you choosing to dwell in the past? Are you choosing to focus on negative? And that's up to you if you want to do that, because I feel like what these 2 cards here are saying is that it's time to shift gears and to get out of those energies. These more negative energies are not serving you, because this is where you really need to be, okay? In your self-power, you need to be focusing on your own inner strength, and this will bring about the Lover's energy, whether or not that's a person or just being in love with yourself. It's so important. It's so important. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to pull some cards from the Romance Angels deck. And hello, people who are here in the room with me. It's a beautiful Wednesday here in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. It is cold here, I have to say. I'm glad it's snowing. It always warms up when it snows. And I ask my angels and my guides to be present during this reading and to help guide the reading so that we get a clear message. The message is what we need to hear for today. What do the romance angels have to say for today? Attraction. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Yes, here, I'll hold this up again. Absolutely. Absolutely. Attraction. Yeah. You attract a romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Enjoy this moment fully. Stand in your personal power. You are a powerful being. You're a powerful soul. And in doing so, it will attract this energy. Gosh, absolutely. Thank you. Gosh, I just kind of wrapped that same message. I mean, the message is already there. It's just, I always love it when it's brought to light a little more. Yeah. It's beautiful. I'm going to leave these cards out. All right. I am being called to, I have this one oracle deck that I like to pull out from time to time. This is Wisdom of the House of Night. Okay. Because I tune into the angels and in the angelic realms and light beings. I think that the shadow part of ourselves, and this is night. I mean, it's so relevant. Without yin, there's no yang, you know, that kind of thing. Without black, there's no white and that kind of thing. But this particular deck is by Colette Baron Reed, and this is from the goddess of night, Nyx, N-Y-X. You can look her up. But these are all messages from Nyx. And so I find these cards to be super powerful, and I really love it. And so what I am going to do is pull some cards from here to get a balanced perspective as to what's going on for today. Yeah, because we do have a lot of negative, like the really interesting thing with these Healing Light Tarot is we got a lot of light and dark. And I feel like we're coming out of some darkness, but that we're still kind of lingering there. But what the energies are saying is that you need to be playful and feel romantic and be in that place of love, because it's going to be very attractive to others around you, or just attracted to yourself. I mean, goodness. I mean, really, it's all about being in your joy. You know, if you're joyful, who cares if everybody else is joyful or not? If you're joyful, you're going to attract to you the other joyful beings. It's so important to stand in your power. People are always asking me, why are you so happy all the time? It's like, because I choose to. Because I choose to be. So what does Nyx have to say to us? What are the messages for the day? Well, 2 of them came out. All right. And these are very interesting cards, and I may read from the booklet. I know that's boring for some people, but it's really a nice, there's some good information. Okay, so I pulled, all right, Focus and the High Priestess of Earth. Okay, so I'm going to show you the cards. They're really lovely art pieces. So this is Focus. See her? Look at her. She's got her bow and arrow here. See, I'll do it without that glare. See if I do it like that. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's nice. She has an arrow that's glowing. It's on fire. And what she's focusing on, she's about to shoot toward it. So what this is asking for you to do is set your intentions. What is it that you want to bring to yourself? And what is it that you want to achieve? This is saying, get ready to shoot your arrow. But you need to be very clear on what it is that you're shooting at, okay? Because sometimes we go through periods where we're not exactly sure what it is that we really want. Or we think we know what we want, and we ask for things that later we go, oh shit, I guess I did ask for that. But what this is saying to me is be very clear on what it is. Set your intentions. We're in between moons right now, like new moon, full moon. We're right in the middle right now. Okay. This is like, we're at the half moon energy, and we're about to have an eclipse. Okay. This is extremely potent energy. So what you set your intentions on, know that these are potent times. Yes, I say write it down. Write these things down that you want. Be very clear in what you want, because manifestations are at a peak right now. I feel that. Okay, and so then we also have the High Priestess of Earth. Okay, here she is. There we go. Isn't she beautiful? The High Priestess of Earth. She's really grounded energy. Anything having to do with Earth is going to be really grounded. This is also saying to tap into those nature energies. Okay. I know going outside can be really empowering. Sometimes just walking in the woods or just going to a happy place, even if it's by the river, wherever it is, it's your happy place. That's going to bring some clarity. That's going to help you to focus on what it is that you truly desire. Because right now, it's powerful times. I'm just saying, things are at our fingertips more so than we may even realize. Okay. So what it is that you're focusing on is what you are going to be bringing to you. And so it's so important to be in this energy right here. Okay. Be in this attractive, when you are being romantic and when you're feeling that, it's going to attract that to you. Stand in your strength. That will bring out the lovers in you, but that also will be very attractive to potential partners. If you're with someone, then it's going to be even more attractive to that person. But leave behind some of these darker energies. Leave behind. You don't. We choose what we focus on. We choose what we focus on. And so this is saying focus on the light. Okay, it's really important. Our Earth needs us to focus on the light. I just got this new deck, and I didn't realize it was just the major arcana. I had never seen it before, but I fell in love with the artwork. It's called the White Witch Tarot. Look at that. Isn't that a cool? I wonder if you can see that sheen. So this is just the box. And oh my gosh, this is such an interesting deck. I already took the cards out, but it's just the major arcana. This is what it looks like on the back. Look at that. Isn't that neat? It's really creepy cool. Anyway, I rarely have pulled from it because I just really, I've broken it in a little bit, but I am feeling called to pull one card from this deck. And I feel like, yeah, that's what I'm feeling like. I'm gonna do it. These cards feel really good. Ask my angels and my guides to help guide the message. What is the message for today in this White Witch Tarot? Thank you. All right, it's that one. Okay. Okay. Judgment. Check out this art piece. It's very interesting. Look how her eyes are also, what are those? Looks like wings or a flower. It is so interesting. And then, okay, so this is the Judgment card. And look at all these interesting beings around her, above her head. Okay. The Judgment card is all about looking at your shadow side. I'm getting back up here again. I feel like I'm too low. Looking at your shadow side, bringing things out of the closet, so to speak. Digging the things up from the graves. In typical tarot, it is depicted by an angel blowing a horn. Like he's sounding a horn and people are coming up out of the graves. It's a rebirth card. It's a renewal card because you dig in and you take those shadow sides of yourself and you bring it to the light. Not everything is bad. And some things, we harbor these things within our bodies. And if we never deal with it, it comes up in life. Even if you don't know it, it can be subconscious. It's so important to go into that shadow side. But the Judgment card, and it's also a really blessed card, and looking at these images, clearing the way. I got that message just now. Clearing the way. This next decade to 2 decades, I feel, is very powerful for many of us. And all of the things that we have been learning over the last decade to last 2 decades are playing a very important role for where we are going in the future. And we choose to clear this energy or not. The end of a cycle. The absolute end of a cycle. Leave behind this conflict. Leave behind these negative energies. They are no longer serving you. They may have served a purpose in lessons, but also, just warming us up, but it's made us stronger. And so now is a good time to, maybe we've been doing the work, we've been working on things, but this is calling for you to just work on those last few things, okay, and clear the way. I keep getting those words, clear the way, because good stuff is in the works. I feel it. I feel it for many people, but you need to tap into that, because I feel like when we don't tap, when the vibration globally starts to raise, you either raise with it or you don't. And when you don't raise with it, because we're free-willed individuals, we don't have to do anything. We can choose to live in total sadness and all of that, but when you don't raise to the vibration, if you don't go with that flow, it starts disrupting the energy. It starts getting chaotic, okay? And you might start feeling anxious or just tension. Tension can be high during these times for those people who are not raising their vibration, okay? And we are all human. We're all human, and that means we have our ups and our downs. It's absolutely part of our process as how we learn here on this planet. But I see goodness. I see goodness and I see self-empowerment. When I see these two cards, when I see the Strength card, I think this is stepping into your personal power, and what it is that you focus on is what you are going to bring into your life, into your arena. And so right now is incredibly important to clear your energy. Bring those dark things, bring them to the light. Love that part of yourself. It's necessary. It's necessary. And be the love that you want to bring into your life. You attract romantic love when you're enjoying this moment fully. Be present. Stop and smell the flowers. It's so important. This is the energy we all strive for. At least most people do. Well, I'm feeling like this message for the day is feeling pretty complete. But yeah, if you watch this today or on another day, whenever you watch it, if it resonates with you, it resonates. If it doesn't resonate with you, you'll know it, and it's just, just push it to the side. There are other readers out there on YouTube who you may resonate with you, but if you like my energy, please subscribe to my channel. I'm just building it, just starting to build it. And yeah, hit the thumbs up. That helps bring this up, and it's helps the analytics or whatever, but then it helps other people to be able to see it. And my whole intention is to bring love and light and spread awareness and help people come to their own clarity in their lives. Anyway, I'm going to end this now. Sending lots of love, lots of white light. Be well, be blessed.